Thunderbirds! Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2020. Welcome to this week's edition of the Thunder Talk, your weekly source of information about the exciting things going on at Legacy. We're going to kick things off today by celebrating all the birthdays from this week.
Heads up everyone, mid-quarter progress reports were mailed home last week. We are now just 4 weeks away from the end of the term. Unfortunately, due to remote learning, we have a lot of grades that need improvement. Communicate with your teachers and figure out what will be the best way to get your grades up. That might mean making up missing work, retaking a test, or even just working hard these last few weeks. Hybrid learning is coming next term, but you need to do everything you can to get your credits. You can do it, Thunderbirds.
This week's staff spotlight is on Miss Nuxall Willard. Miss N is one of our favorite teachers. Not only does she make science fun and interesting, but she takes the time to get to know us on a personal level. Let's get to know Miss N a little bit better.
Hi, I'm Miss N, and I'm the science teacher here at Legacy High School. Well, I'm 102 years old, so I've been teaching for about 50 years. I've been teaching here at Legacy for 8 years. My hobbies. I wanted to share them with you. I actually grow a vegetable and fruit garden. This is one of my cantaloupes, and I can. And so I brought pickled beets, which a lot of you might go, ooh, but they're actually really yummy. And I like plants. So I also grow plants. We're doing a science experiment here with a plant, and I grow lots of flowers at home. I love that we have an opportunity here at Legacy for students to actually be successful. We can give you opportunities that you can't get at other places, and we have a sense of belonging that just doesn't exist at other schools. I attended Washington State University 2 times. I got both a bachelor's and a master's there, and I was actually able to teach for 1 year up at Washington State University. If you're struggling, please have persistence and keep going, because even though the struggle is there and it seems sometimes really hard, if you keep going, you'll get to the other side and it will be a better place. So just don't give up. Mr. Osborne would win in a math competition because Mr. Osborne has had more real life experience. He's been an accountant as well as being a teacher and being a principal, so he's had a wider experience. Mr. B is a great teacher, but he's only had mostly teaching for a career. Hi guys, I have a challenge for you. What I would like you to do is email Eric with the answer to the following question. The question is, who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry this year, and what did they win it for?
Mr. Chavez is back with another edition of Student of the Week. We want to recognize and celebrate a student each week that's been doing great things. This week's Student of the Week is Dale Woodruff. Dale has been coming into the remote learning support in the gym every day to make sure he does his best in all of his classes. Congratulations to Dale for being Student of the Week.
Hi, how's it going, Dale?
Good, you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hey, congratulations on being selected Student of the Week.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I have a couple of questions for you. So first question is, what is your favorite thing about Legacy High School?
The teachers.
The teachers? Are they very supportive, or why is that?
Oh, they're nice, fun.
Okay, cool. What do you like to do in your free time?
Play historical games, learn, that type of stuff.
Cool. What school subject is your favorite?
Science,
Science? Awesome. What is your favorite food?
seafood,
Seafood. It's a great answer. And last is, what is your dream car?
any vehicle owned by the Volkswagen or produced by the Volkswagen company.
Okay, cool. Nice answer. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, okay?
Yep, thank
Cool.
you.
Take care.
Yep, you too.
If you are 18 and have not yet registered to vote, there is still time to do so before the November 3rd election. You can register online at olvr.votewa.gov by October 26th. To be eligible to vote, let your voice be heard in the upcoming elections and register today.
Hey Washington, if you want to vote, first you've got to be registered. You can check if you're already registered using the link down in the description. If you still need to register or if you've moved since the last time you voted and need to update your registration, there's a few ways you can do it. If you have a valid Washington driver's license or state ID, there's a link in the description where you can go register online right now. If you don't have a license, you'll need to use the link below to print out a form and mail it in, or go to your county elections office or a vote center and ask to register in person. A link to their locations is in the description. You have until October 26th to register online or by mail. You can also register in person all the way through Election Day at your nearest vote center. Just use the link below to find a location and make sure you bring proof of residence with you, like a photo ID or utility bill, paycheck, or bank statement with your name and address on it if you need to register in person. Once you're registered, you get to vote. Washington makes it really easy for you. Everyone in the entire state votes by mail. As long as you're registered by the deadline, a ballot will get mailed to your home address 18 days before the election. There's nothing special you have to do to request it, it just shows up. If you know you're going to be out of town for those few weeks before the election, or you're a student going to a school in another state but want to vote in Washington, you can go to the same website you used to check your registration and update your mailing address so that your ballot will be sent to wherever you are now. Just make sure you do it before the ballots are mailed on October 16th. You can fill out your ballot at your own pace, take time to research the candidates or other ballot measures if you want to, and then mail your ballot back with enough time for it to arrive at your county elections office by 8 p.m. on November 3rd. If you don't want to mail your ballot or it's too close to the election to mail it back in time, you should turn in your ballot at an official drop box. Also, if you have any trouble filling out a mail ballot, you can go to an accessible vote center to get help. There's a link to a drop box and voting center locator in the description below. And that's it. That's all you have to do to vote. Still, if you're gonna vote, it doesn't hurt to open up your notes app or grab a pen and paper and make a plan. Write down when and how you're gonna register, where your ballot needs to be mailed, whether you're gonna mail your ballot or drop it in a drop box, even when you're gonna stop at the post office to get those stamps you need. Having a plan is a great way to make sure that nothing unexpected stops you from voting on November 3rd. There will be links for everything you need to make sure you're registered, vote absentee, or find your drop box location. Thanks for voting. How to Vote in Every State is produced by Complexly in partnership with the MediaWise Voter Project, which is led by the Pointer Institute and supported by Facebook.
How's it going, Thunderbirds? I have a question for you. Do you ever wake up in the morning feeling upset, angry, scared, or anxious? Do you think that you could benefit by talking to one of us staff members here at Legacy High School? I have some very exciting news. So we created a form called the I Need to Talk to Somebody form, and basically what it is a questionnaire that you fill out requesting to talk to one of us. Here's a little more information on that. Filling out this form is very simple. The link to it will be in the video description as well as the KSD website. So when you log in and you follow it, make sure you are using your KSD account. Go over here where it says full name. So I'll type in my name, phone number. And then you go ahead and give a brief description of what's going on. So for example, I can say something like, I'm having a difficult time in school and need help finding a job. Something simple. You can be as descriptive as you want. The more the better. Make sure you answer this question. Are you feeling suicidal? No, yes, or I'm not sure what I'm feeling. So I'll hit no. Make sure you read this down here as well. And then finally, who would you like to speak to? You can go ahead and select the one person that you wish to speak to. So we have Mr. Ramos, myself, Ms. Holmes, Mr. Otis, Ms. Mendoza. And then we also have this option of it doesn't matter, I just want to talk to a trusted adult. So for this one, I'll hit that, and you just hit submit, and you should get this message that says, thanks for filling it out. We'll get back to you as soon as you can. So it's as easy as that.
Remote learning support is still going on, but will end once hybrid learning starts. If you are needing help during remote learning with your Zoom classes and other schoolwork, come to Legacy every morning at 7:45 and get some help. Breakfast and lunch is provided for students who are here for remote learning support. If you have any questions about remote learning support, contact our office at 222-6552.
Today's quote of the week reminds us to always work to improve ourselves. It says, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Go out there and do something to improve yourself today.
And now for something funny to get us through the week.
Let's make it a beautiful day.
That's all for this week, Thunderbirds. Remember, this and all of our other previous Thunder Talks can be found online at youtube.com/Legacy High School Thunderbirds.
I'm Dakota.
And I'm Sierra, wishing you the best week ever and hoping that you stay
Thunderbird strong.